Hello people YouTube, how are you today? It is me, Abby, and today I'm going to be doing a storytime video. I haven't done a storytime video in literally like 2-3 years it's been like 2 years. Like since I did the I was an evil child video. That was technically a storytime video where I was mentioning all the evil stuff I did as a child. How fitting, you know? Today I'm going to be telling you guys the crazy story of my nephew's birth. It is a crazy one. A little disclaimer. The people who I'm going to be telling into this story, I'm not going to be sharing names because I still associate with these people kind of with today. And what I'm about to say could have literally involved legal issues, like trouble with the law and stuff. I'll let you know right now. Let's get started. Okay, getting started. This was literally the day of my nephew's birth, September 30th, 2015, 2016. I can't remember the exact year for some reason right now. It's not popping in my head, but it was one of those years. I knew I was around 15 or 16, but you also have to remember my memory is very I forget things so easily, but I can never forget this moment because I just had gotten home from school and I already knew through the whole day, my sister went into labor and, I was all excited. I'm like, I'm going to be an auntie, yay! All that kind of stuff. But, what happened was, right when I got home, I kind of had, nothing to do. I did, my homework, and it was just me, my stepdad, and my brother, because my mom was with my sister at the hospital. So, what happened was, I have this friend who lived really close to me, and they were grounded for a while. I don't remember what they got grounded for, but it was something stupid. Really stupid, something you don't get grounded for. But her parents were crazy, so, we're just gonna get that out there. But what happened was, she called me, and she was just like, hey, Abby, I'm still grounded, but your uncle is doing work at our house, so you can come over and say hi and stuff. You could come over, hang out for a little bit, because my uncle works with my dad, because my dad owns his own plumbing company, and they were doing work at their house on their water line. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to come over right away. I'll be there in 2 minutes, because they were in, literally in walking distance, barely half a block down the street. I could head there, within 2 minutes. But, I told my stepdad, hey, I'm going to go do this. And he's like, okay, have fun, bye. I go over there. I see my friend. I give her a hug. I'm like, hi, it's so good to see you. It's been a long time because I hadn't seen her in a month because she was grounded. And I'm like, how are you? And I see her mom. She's like, oh, hi, Abby. Her mom hated me, by the way. Hated me with a burning passion. And fair to say, she was okay that I was there, but wasn't really happy about it. But the thing that makes this kind of, worse is that my uncle was just, he was just doing his job, and after a couple, I'm going to say 10 minutes of talking, hanging out, catching up, and I'm like, oh, what's been going on? Oh, online school, it's been freaking crazy. Regular high school isn't the best either, stupid conversation like that. My friend's mom walks in and starts yelling at us they found a fucking feminine hygiene product flushed down the toilet. That's what was clogging the sewer line. And I'm I instantly knew it was me. I'm like, fuck, I know this is me. And this is where it gets worse. Because they thought it was my friend. My mom thought it was her who did this, and I knew it was me instantly, so I stepped up and I said, no, I'm being serious, this is me, I am so sorry. If it did significant damage, I can talk to my dad, I can talk to my uncle, I am so sorry about that. And her mom just goes, God damn it, Abby, you're gonna cost me so much fucking money. And I'm just and then she's bolted out the door, and I'm me and my friend looked at each other that was weird, what just happened? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I know that's me because I know you don't do this. And I do. And I'm so sorry about that. And I felt literally so freaking bad Like, I was literally going to just go outside and talk to my uncle when he got done. Because I thought I was going to be there until he got done doing the job, you know? And we go outside, me and my friend, and we're sitting on, like, 2 chairs on our porch in the front yard. And we're talking. And her mom comes back out with 2 baggies and 2 cotton swabs. And this is where it actually goes downhill. Like, it got bad. She forced my friend's mouth open and scraped it with a cotton swab. Her fucking fingers in the mouth too, disgusting. And then put it in the baggie. And then she forced my fucking mouth open, got a cotton swab, and put her fat ass fucking fingers in my mouth and was scraping it with the cotton swab. And even my friend was just like, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "I'm going to see who's telling the fucking truth here." Like, essentially, like, who put who flushed the feminine hygiene product down the toilet and got it clogged. And I'm like, I told you it was me. I'm telling the truth. And her mom thought I was covering for her so she wouldn't get in trouble. I'm like, no, I know it was me. I'm going to be honest. You know, I stepped up to it, and her mom didn't believe me. So, but here's the thing that also gets worse, is that my uncle couldn't do anything. I don't think he really saw it. He was still doing work, like, around the other side of the house. But, like, he was still, like, in hearing and still kind of, like, seeing distance, like, to what was going on. And her mom grabbed me by my ear and a chunk of my hair and is pulling me from my chair, from the grass, to the sidewalk, and then throws me onto the street. I don't know if my uncle saw it, but, like, I was just so upset, and she told me, "Go home." So I walked home crying like a baby. Like, I was crying so hard. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like, I felt, like, traumatized. I'm like, what in the world just happened right now? Like, that's not normal shit people do. So when I finally get back to my house, my stepdad's sitting on the couch by the front door, and I'm in there crying, and he's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, and I break down, I tell him exactly what happened, and he told me, like, "Your uncle didn't do anything about it." I'm like, I don't think he saw. Like, but I'm, like, crying, and what couldn't make it worse is my friend ran from her house, crying too, because her and her mom just got into a fight, and she ran to my house, and I'm just like, and then you can see my stepdad just like, "Oh my God, not why today?" Like, I'm just like, why today too? And you know, then her mom drives. Like, my friend's like, "Don't let me go back to her. She's fucking crazy." Like, all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, "You don't think I know that? I am so sorry." You know, like, calm down. Like, I'm trying to calm her down. And, like, and then her mom knocks on the door. My stepdad answers. And you're like, I need my friend to go back with her. And, you know, they're overreacting at what happened. And my stepdad was just like, "What happened?" Like, trying to, like, and he's like, "Oh, I put, like, a card pretending it was a prank, you know, like, to see who would tell the truth, to see if they were lying." And, like, hearing that made me pissed, because I heard everything while my friend was crying in the kitchen. And this part makes it worse. Like, no, makes it kind of the best, actually. My stepdad went off on her. Like, he literally, like, goes, "You know what? If you put your fat ass fucking fingers on my daughter ever again, I will not be afraid to kick your ass." Like, saying that to her. Like, that is, like, traumatizing to anybody to see that and then be called a liar when they're, like, telling the truth, you know, and you should be ashamed of yourself. That's not a fucking prank you do. Like, that's fucking stupid. And you not realize, like, today, like, my grandson is being born right now. And it was just, you know, I started getting sad. I started getting really sad. And my friend had to go back with her, and she's like, don't let me go, Abby, don't let me go. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, to, like, my friend's name, and I'm like, I can't keep you here, because, like, we didn't want to get to the point where cops and all that kind of stuff was to be called, because this was supposed to be a happy day. But then it was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Finally, she ended up leaving with her mom, and I wasn't allowed to see her for like 3 months after that. But then when I was finally able to see her, we acted like nothing ever happened. You know, it was weird. And her mom wouldn't talk to me after that, like acted like it never happened. And to this day, like, I think about that, and it's like a cringy and sad moment. And just a couple months ago, me and my uncle and my dad were talking about like that whole thing, and I told my uncle, I'm like, I'm surprised you didn't say anything. And I'm like, well, I knew I couldn't say, like, I didn't, like, I was just like, he's like, I'm just trying to wait to a certain point. I'm like, did you not see her grab me by the fucking hair and throw me in the street? He's like, she did that? And I'm like, yes, I went home crying. And he's like, I didn't see that. And I'm like, and you didn't also see her put her fat ass fingers in my mouth? I'm like, that was disgusting. And, you know, that's just, like, some of the shit that happened. Like, on the day that's supposed to be, like, a happy day, fucking bullshit happens. You know, call me crazy, but I was just trying to be a good person that day and tell the truth because I was newer than me and I wasn't afraid if I got in trouble. But I don't think it should have gotten that far. I don't think it should have gotten that far. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me telling you the birth of my nephew, the incident that happened. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but you'll see when I post it. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and click that little bell icon to see more videos from me. You know? Because trust me, more is coming, and I'm going to be making them better. You want to see more storytime videos from me? Trust me, I got plenty. I have much more crazier shit than that. Trust me on it when I say that. Like, I've had stories where crackheads have tried to attack me. I have stories from when I tried to steal cats. I have stories from, like, crazy restaurants and stuff. You let me know what you want to see. Bye.